Hello there. Thank you for taking a moment to watch this video, and on this specific training we're going to continue our Salesforce integration, configuration, and setup. And more specifically, we're going to continue talking about the lead stream concept of dialing in PhoneBurner while also being integrated with Salesforce. Now hopefully you've already watched the overview video where you have kind of an idea of what we're trying to accomplish here and why we're trying to do this. And what I want to focus on this specific video is how to take data from Salesforce and import that data into PhoneBurner. Now, of course, out of the box, the PhoneBurner integration with Salesforce allows you to launch a PhoneBurner dial session from a contact list view or a lead list view or really any object within the Salesforce environment. However, you may be in a situation where you've got a lot of aged data or old customers, and you want to have a team of people powering through those specific calls. And on our training today, I'm going to show you how to take data from Salesforce and get it over into PhoneBurner. We're going to take advantage of tools that already exist in Salesforce, so we're just going to jump over to Setup. In our quick find, we're just going to type in Export, and we're going to do a data export. Now, obviously, this is just a feature within Salesforce, so hopefully you already know how to do this. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Export now. Now at this point, the lead stream concept of dialing only works with contacts or leads. So you're going to export either contacts or leads from your Salesforce account. And you have to choose one or the other. You can't do both. Again, that's just where we're at today. So you're going to have to choose the type of records that you want to export and then start the export. Now I've already done that and I've already got a file ready to go. Once you've got that file ready to go, you're going to jump over to PhoneBurner. From your PhoneBurner account, you're going to click on the Contacts tab and you're going to click on Import. And you're going to go ahead and grab that file that you just exported from Salesforce. And now you're going to map this data from the file that you got from Salesforce to fields in PhoneBurner. But one very important field is this ID field. We need to know the record ID. So you're going to go ahead and map that ID field to the Salesforce CRM ID field in PhoneBurner. Now, if you're not seeing the Salesforce CRM ID field in your drop-down menu, that means this is not currently active on your account. And you just need to make a request to our support team to add the lead stream concept of dialing to your PhoneBurner account for Salesforce. Super easy to do, and I'm also going to include a request form in the training so you can actually submit a request form right online and let us know whether or not you're going to be dialing leads or contacts. Now we need to map other fields. The important ones are going to be first name and last name, phone numbers, email addresses. That's all of the most important information. Now, any other information, custom fields and things like that, you may or may not need to import, because when you're dialing using this concept, you'll actually have the choice to either show the iframe or showing just the contact details that have been added to the PhoneBurner system. And I'm going to show you both of those options once we get into the dialing portion of this training. But let's go ahead and map a few things here. I'm going to map title. I'm going to create that field here. And that's it. I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of custom fields and things like that. So let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to go next. Now in my particular case, I'm importing contacts and I created a folder called Salesforce Contacts. Now for you, you may want to break up your contacts into different pools of data so that you can have different team members focusing on different pools at different times. But I'm going to keep things very simple right now for the training, and I'm going to import all of my contacts into one specific folder. And as you can see here, I don't have a ton, so it's not that big of a deal anyway. So you can add tags if you want to. Again, that's totally optional. You can add a lead source, and I highly recommend that you use lead source to help with reporting on the PhoneBurner side. Now, of course, all of this data exists in Salesforce as well, so it may not be as relevant for you to have that also in the PhoneBurner system. And then of course you can scrub for duplicates based off of email or phone number. That's going to be up to you. I'm not going to select any of those options because I know these phone numbers and possibly the email addresses already exist in my PhoneBurner account, and I specifically want these records added. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next, and I'm going to import the file. And now my file has been imported. If I jump over to my Contacts tab in PhoneBurner and I go to my Salesforce Contacts folder, we'll see that I now have another 25 or however many records added to that list. And that's it. That's how easy it is for you to get the data from Salesforce into PhoneBurner. Remember, you've got to decide the specific object, whether it's leads or contacts, and you have to import that contact or that record ID into PhoneBurner because we need to know that record ID in order to log the call activities or to display the iframe. Again, we'll get into that once we actually do the dialing part of this. So anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Make sure you watch the next video where we're going to talk about getting real-time data loaded into PhoneBurner. So thanks again and happy dialing.